The story of the New England Patriots is one of the most remarkable journeys in the history of American sports, a tale of persistence, reinvention, and ultimately, dominance in a league designed to prevent dynasties. Their rise from a modest AFL team to a global brand with 6 Super Bowl championships is a narrative that spans decades of struggle, heartbreak, resilience, and ultimate triumph. To understand the greatness of the Patriots, one must start with their humble beginnings. The franchise was established in 1959 as the Boston Patriots, one of the 8 original members of the American Football League, AFL. At the time, the AFL was viewed as an upstart competitor to the well-established NFL, and teams like the Patriots struggled for stability and respect. In their early years, the Patriots lacked a permanent home stadium, bouncing from venue to venue across the Boston area, often playing in less than ideal conditions. They eventually settled at Foxborough, Massachusetts, a small town that would one day become synonymous with football glory, but at the time, the team was far from the juggernaut they would become. The 1960s Patriots were scrappy and full of promise but rarely consistent contenders. Their most notable moment in that era came in 1963 when they reached the AFL Championship game, only to be soundly defeated by the San Diego Chargers. Players like Babe Parilli and Gino Cappelletti were early stars, embodying the blue-collar spirit of the team, but championships were elusive. When the AFL merged with the NFL in 1970, the Patriots entered the new era as underdogs, joining the established and competitive AFC East division. The first 2 decades in the NFL were a struggle. The team changed its name to the New England Patriots in 1971, reflecting its broader regional identity, and moved into Schaefer Stadium in Foxborough. The Patriots of the 1970s and 1980s were characterized by inconsistency, fleeting moments of promise overshadowed by years of mediocrity. They did reach the playoffs a few times, and in 1985 they shocked the league by reaching their first Super Bowl. That season, under coach Raymond Berry, they pulled off 3 consecutive road playoff victories, defeating the Miami Dolphins in the AFC Championship game to earn their place in Super Bowl 20. Unfortunately, their dream run ended with a crushing 46-10 defeat at the hands of the Chicago Bears, whose legendary defense smothered the Patriots. Still, that season marked the franchise's arrival on the national stage. The 1990s saw the Patriots begin to transform from perennial also-rans into a team with potential. In 1993, businessman Robert Kraft purchased the franchise, rescuing it from potential relocation and financial uncertainty. Kraft's vision was simple yet ambitious. He wanted to build a winning culture, not just a team. His arrival marked the beginning of a new era. Around the same time, quarterback Drew Bledsoe, the number 1 overall draft pick in 1993, gave the PA. The years following the Patriots' first wave of championships were marked not only by victories but also by controversy, challenges, and a relentless pursuit of excellence that would both endear them to fans and make them the most polarizing team in the NFL. After winning 3 Super Bowls in 4 years, the Patriots were no longer the underdog, they had become the team everyone wanted to beat. Success brought scrutiny, and the Patriots found themselves at the center of debates about dominance, fairness, and the line between preparation and rule-breaking. The 2007 season was one of the most memorable in NFL history. Armed with new offensive firepower, most notably the acquisition of Randy Moss, Tom Brady delivered a performance for the ages. Brady and Moss formed one of the deadliest quarterback-receiver duos ever seen. Brady threw for 50 touchdown passes, an NFL record at the time, with 23 of those going to Moss, who also set a single-season receiving touchdown record. Wes Welker, acquired from the Miami Dolphins, became Brady's reliable short-yardage target, piling up receptions and frustrating defenders. The Patriots' offense was unstoppable, blowing out opponents week after week, while their defense remained tough and disciplined. By the end of the regular season, the Patriots were 16-0, the first team in NFL history to achieve that record in a 16-game schedule. The hype surrounding their undefeated season was unlike anything the league had ever seen. Fans debated whether this Patriots team was the greatest of all time, and opponents entered each game desperate to be the one to end their streak. In the playoffs, the Patriots continued their march, beating the Jacksonville Jaguars and then surviving a tough test from the San Diego Chargers in the AFC Championship game. Super Bowl 42 loomed, where they would face the New York Giants, a team that had barely made it into the playoffs but had grown increasingly dangerous. The Super Bowl itself was a defensive struggle, far from the high-scoring affair many expected. The Giants pressured Brady relentlessly, with their defensive line led by Michael Strahan and Justin Tuck collapsing the pocket again and again. Still, late in the fourth quarter, the Patriots appeared poised to complete their perfect season when Brady connected with Moss for a touchdown, giving them a 14-10 lead with just minutes to go. But then came one of the most iconic plays in football history. On third down, Giants quarterback Eli Manning somehow escaped what looked like a sure sack and launched a desperate pass downfield. Receiver David Tyree leapt and pinned the ball against his helmet as he fell, completing what became known as the helmet catch. The Giants capitalized on the miracle play, scoring the game-winning touchdown soon after. The Patriots' dream of a perfect season was shattered, leaving them 18-1, a record still celebrated and mocked depending on perspective. That loss cut deep. The Patriots had gone from the sea. The later years of the Patriots dynasty brought a mix of triumph, transition, and the inevitable challenges that come with maintaining greatness in a league designed for balance. After their sixth Super Bowl championship in the 2018 season, the Patriots entered a phase where every game, every season carried the weight of history. The partnership of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick had already redefined football success, but questions were mounting: how much longer could the dynasty last? The 2019 season began with optimism. Brady was still leading the offense, the defense looked formidable, and the team started strong, winning their first 8 games. But cracks began to show. The offense lacked the explosive playmakers of earlier years. Rob Gronkowski, Brady's trusted tight end and one of the most dominant players of his era, had retired after the 2018 season, leaving a void. The Patriots still finished 12-4, winning the AFC East yet again, but when the playoffs began, they faltered. In the wild card round, they were upset at home by the Tennessee Titans, marking the end of an era. The loss wasn't just another playoff defeat, it felt like the closing chapter of the Brady years in New England. In the off-season of 2020, the unthinkable happened. Tom Brady announced he was leaving the Patriots after 20 seasons. He signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a decision that shook the NFL and marked the official end of the league's greatest quarterback-coach partnership. For Patriots fans, it was bittersweet. Brady had delivered 6 championships, 9 Super Bowl appearances, and countless unforgettable moments. His departure left a massive question: what would the Patriots be without him? The 2020 season answered that question harshly. With veteran Cam Newton signed as a stopgap replacement, the Patriots endured their first losing season in 2 decades, finishing 7-9 and missing the playoffs. The offense sputtered, plagued by inconsistency, while the defense struggled with key opt-outs due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For the first time in a generation, the Patriots looked vulnerable, and skeptics wondered if their dynasty was permanently over. But Bill Belichick was not ready to concede defeat. Known for his adaptability and long-term vision, he rebuilt the roster aggressively. In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Patriots selected quarterback Mac Jones from Alabama in the first round. Jones was accurate, intelligent, and disciplined, qualities that fit Belichick's system. With Jones under center, the Patriots regained some of their identity. They finished the 2021 season with a 10-7 record and returned to the playoffs, though they were humbled by the Buffalo Bills in a lopsided loss. Still, the appearance signaled that the Patriots were determined to compete in the post-Brady era. Meanwhile, Brady thrived in Tampa Bay, winning Super Bowl 55 in his first season with the Buccaneers. For many, this reignited debates about the Patriots dynasty. Was it more about Brady?